Semi-free form to a regular traditional starter lock. My boy says it's been months. I think it's been close to almost a year. But let's see what we got here. All right, come on, good. You don't have to work this out, right? You there? All right, cool. You know how mamas are. She probably finally glad you just told me the shit. You know how it goes.
She been telling me to get my hair braided for a long time.
What made you say yeah now?
I mean, ain't no point in just keep having the free form because I cut my free forms off one time. Now I just started growing it again.
Oh yeah, you gotta either keep cutting it or figure out how to maintain it.
Yeah.
Or it gets to looking just a little too sheepish.
She said you look tacky.
Yeah, a little homeless. It's a swag when it's kind of short, still close to the head.
Yeah.
You can add a little color to it. You can play it off like, the confident thing.
Yeah.
You get a little older, you start looking a little musty. And it's one thing to be musty, it's another thing to look musty.
Yeah.
You about to do what?
Buy a penthouse.
Penthouse?
Yeah.
See, I like you already. I don't even know who the fuck you are, but keep talking that shit to me. What's this about? Come on, I'm listening.
Me and my cousin we getting a penthouse. Well, he getting his own. I'm getting my own.
Okay, and how you gonna do this?
YouTube.
You're gonna be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's gonna be your purpose? What's gonna be your thing?
I really had a purpose to be graduated.
For what?
I got a purpose to be graduated, so that's when I just
graduated high school.
Yeah.
Come on, keep talking. I'm listening.
The purpose for me graduating is for my grandma and my mama.
Uh-huh.
The sacrifice they've been doing.
Right.
Since I was little.
What does that sacrifice look like to you, my boy?
I mean, my mama never bought me no Payless shoes. I never had not one pair of shoes from Walmart.
Right.
Unless I'm going swimming.
Unless you're going swimming?
Yeah.
And so you know the difference. When your mama's birthday?
February 14th.
Your mama done slapped the shit out of you about 19 times.
Yeah. But I never got a whooping though.
You needed it though. That's good though. Sometimes to be powerful, you gotta be done in a powerful manner.
Words though. Them words be hitting.
And they do. It do.
She be saying
that's the best ass whooping. When I fuck with your mind, that's the best ass whooping in the world, bro.
She got her own business.
She do what she do. Penthouse. Dreams are big. You say my purpose is graduating for these folks because, it's a double entendre. You sick of their ass bothering you about everything, but at the same time, you understand why they bothering you. I get it out. That's dope. But, boy, from one Scorpio to another, boy, you done made my day, boy. Yeah. I'm November 1st. And you think just like me, I have a purpose. I physically wrote down my mission. I physically wrote down my dreams. Also, physically, I wrote down
At first, I didn't know what I wanted to do after high school.
Of course.
I had to sit down, talk to God, figure out what I wanted
Boy,
to
you
do.
better get the fuck out of my life. I swear to God, bro.
I be talking to God. I don't go to church every day,
Sunday, but you bring your church to you. That's right.
To the Lord.
That's right, boy.
It gets you right a little bit.
What's your name, fella?
Shalarian Johnson.
Wow.
I got a unique name. Ain't nobody got that name.
I'm gonna call you Larry. That's what you see.
Yeah.
They give you a little nickname. I'm happy to hear your shit, fella.
I don't know who this kid is. I don't know where this boy came from. All I know is I had a hell of a day with my flight with the weather, and this young man said, could you do my hair? I said, yeah, meet me at 4. And this started happening. He just started, my heart was about to jump out my chest. I felt like I needed some high blood pressure medicine. But anyway, we got to work. I got to busting down my boy's scalp, helping him understand what the process was needed. Now, because he had not taken care of it, he told me everything he had been doing. I went ahead and started with a good cleansing in the process, making sure my boy started with a good, healthy, clean foundation. Even though that cleansing shampoo was going to tighten that shit up, I knew what he was going to do, but I still had to clean it. I was willing to get in there and do the dirty work. I don't care. I do not like playing in funky, nasty territory. So after that, we got to work, and we got with some moisture here.
You something else. You dangerous. I'm gonna ask you a serious question. Your facial expression gonna tell me everything, okay? How many bitches you done?
I said, y'all both on the same page. Let me go ahead and put them together. They've been one Leo, one of Virgo.
So anyway, we gonna go ahead and with this March. And this one I chose to use my sea moss. I wanted something way intensifying yet instantaneously. I like my almond avocado. The foundation of it and the longevity of it gives me the life that I need. But today, I need that pull-out girl. I need that young lady that was gonna get in there and help me do some things. We had some ICU, some CU, some NCU, some criminal minds, some NCI, some CIS, some all of the little alphabets. Goddamn it, we had them, and we had to get to work, and we got to work. I had to use my wooden bone comb and go in here and just single-handedly hurt the hell out of my boy. I had my boy feeling like an episode in the scene on The Color Purple. You are hurting her. But I swear if that man came and slapped me, we was going to have a goddamn problem. Now, after we got that out, we got to the next phase of this whole thing, and this is what came out. We just gonna say ashes to ashes and dust to dust, cause right on tonight we gonna put in moisture, cause it's a must. So right in here you see my boy had took the time with your boy to work out all that stuff, and that curl pattern is already popping. So right now we're not gonna be aggressive to the hair. This is a rubber brush, meaning the fossils and the fossils. I can't even talk, excuse me. Not the fossils, but the little flickle things on this thing just bounce back with me. So right after that, we're going to go into our conditioning. Conditioner with a oat protein, with a wheat germ protein, moisture-based proteins. Go ahead and protein that hair after all of that pulling and tugging and all of that stuff that we've done. We have really taken this hair to trajectory today. And so we don't want to confuse the hair too much.
How was your vacation? Huh? You know what vacation I'm talking about? Huh?
What vacation?
This curl resort that you was in. Feel your hair now. Much different.
It's softer.
That's what I'm talking about, player.
I thought you had put something in there so it don't get tangled.
That's what I did. This is conditioner. It softens you up, and so it's not tangled. I can run my fingers through it now. Look. That's straight through. You can run your fingers straight through there. Now you can get all
I even shocked my boy. He hadn't even filled his hair like that before in a long time. But that's all right. Now that your hair is here, we're going to go ahead and put that blast on you, boy. We got to rinse you out real cool, real cold, because we got to keep that moisture in there. If we don't, going in with that 1-inch barber comb, you can have some problems. Now, with this miracle milk that we're going to go ahead and use, we want to make sure we get you what you want.
Yeah.
No, like you like the hang, you like the grid.
Yeah.
You want it the sideways on both sides of the face, all that too. Say less. Now let's do it.
Busting it down in my little lock dungeon with my boy Dex here. We gonna make sure that we get the boy the part the lock ratio he want, the bust down middle part that he want. He want his stuff to lay. He had a dream. We gonna call this Martin Lock Luther King, because my boy wanna make sure that his locks come out the way he want them to look. And when I know what you want on your outcome, I can start to draw the picture with you. I can start to go ahead and put you in that angle. I can go ahead and show you how much shrinkage you gonna have, because that hair shrunk right now. Now this is my boy, swaggerific, little 50 Cent from under the dryer. Go kill him.